Previously on Real NBA.
Kobe to the corner, shadow, pulls up, hanging, and buries the shot at the horn. Kobe Bryant hits the 40-point plateau. The Lakers now 2 wins away from the main event.
I was going to Orlando after this series regardless. Now we're all going. Now I'm bringing my troops with me, all right? Already.
Drive strong, right hand flush. He lured Dwight Howard out, then blew right by him. The Boston Celtics have shocked the NBA world. They take not one, but both games to begin the Eastern Conference Finals.
Come on, talk to me. Screen coming, okay. Quick, keep it over here, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's our turn now, fellas. Out here making space, fellas. Our turn now.
That's not enough fight right there.
And we're off. There we go.
The Boston Celtics seem to be peaking at just the right time, and the man orchestrating their run is 6th-year head coach Doc Rivers. As the team sits on the cusp of reaching its 2nd NBA Finals in 3 years, Rivers sees the irony in helping to write this latest chapter of Celtics lore.
Well, Celtic pride, when I was a player and opponent, I didn't like it. I always thought that Danny and Kevin and Larry and Chief, all of them were arrogant and thought they were better than people. They were, but they thought that too, and that bothered you. Your goal was to beat the Celtics.
Oh, here's a Rivers steal of Angie James, and that could bring the Hawks back in the game.
You know, it's funny how the coaching thing started was, I would say early in my NBA career, I remember Mike Fratello was the first guy that said, oh, you're going to be a coach someday, and I was laughing. I said, no way, you guys are all nuts. And, you know, as my career went on, I clearly wanted to be that. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And, you know, I started paying more attention, you know, to not only huddles and everything else. I would go in the coach's office and sit with them and pick their brains. And, you know, Riley used to laugh a lot about that when I was in New York because he knew what I was doing, you know, what I was thinking.
He was always a very cerebral player. And I always thought that when he was a player that he had coaching in him. And if he snuck in behind my back and looked at my game plans, then he didn't like some of the things I had to say about him, though. You know, but Doc was a guy that you could count on night in, night out. Truly one of the best winners, you know, that I've ever been around.
Doc's head coaching debut came in Orlando, where he earned Coach of the Year honors in his first season.
Doc Rivers is high-fiving everybody.
But after 4+ seasons with the Magic, it was time to reassess his career.
When I was fired in Orlando, I decided I was going to take a year or 2 off. And, you know, Danny came to the house and talked about the job. And when he left, I basically told my wife that, nah, I'm not going to do it. And she really, you know, my wife said, you know, you said you will not coach unless big franchise. She said, Boston's a pretty big franchise. And then she said that, you know, you and Danny have a good relationship. And I said, yeah, we have a really good relationship. And I said, but the team, you know, you knew that the team was not in a great spot. And she said, well, that's your job. You know?
Rivers would inherit a Celtics team in transition. After reaching the playoffs in his first season in Boston, the next 2 marked a severe decline as the franchise attempted to rebuild. The team won only 24 games in 2007, and Doc became a target.
And a chorus of boos greets the Celtics.
We decided to go young, and it's been proven you don't win a lot in this league going young. I knew that going into the year, and I knew who would get the blame. I was not taking the game. I was not throwing the game or anything like that because I've heard all those questions. You hate when people are criticizing you. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know the game. I know this game. I've been in this game all my life.
I felt bad for everybody. You know, I know that that's not what our fans want, our owners want. I know that Doc and Paul in particular, you know, are on the firing line. But I had a great deal of respect for Doc and what he was doing, and nothing motivated me more than to try to give him, you know, real opportunity to succeed.
Everything would change when the Big Three came together the following season. And it was Doc's job to make sure the team lived up to its potential.
You know, we got great names, but again, we've not won a game. We've not proven ourselves. the rest of the East is not that impressed with us right now. I'm thinking about racing the team.
Rivers worked hard to build team chemistry.
Wait.
And in one magical season, his vision was realized.
The greatest single-season turnaround in NBA history is complete. Banner number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters.
Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3. Go get it!
I know you all want to win, but you got to do it together.
Now the Celtics are once again in the title hunt, thanks to the same team chemistry that Rivers has been emphasizing all along.
They are playing their best ball at the perfect time of year, and now are very much alive for banner number 18.
You're right here, and Rondo goes, right when he goes, we should be going. You know what I mean?
It's great. Lines of communications are open. It's very, very upfront, and we all have a common goal, and I think we see eye to eye in that goal.
We want to be the best team in the NBA. We don't have a problem stating that, and we believe we will be.
Coming up on Real NBA, Doc Rivers and the Celtics enjoy the comforts of home in Game 3 of the conference finals.
Allen to the basket. Oh, what a finish from Ray Allen. And he can explode to the basket.
But Dwight Howard was determined to keep his season alive.
Davis fell down, block. Howard gets it back and puts it in. The second effort from Dwight Howard after a superb block from Davis.